magical diseases, investigative snooping, and deadly ambushes. This is Gluttony and Earth. Hello and welcome to the IDL. My name's Nick, and this is Gluttony and Earth. He's on his way to heaven, and he shall not be moved. It's Kyle.
I've died.
You load 16 tons, and what do you get? It's Adam.
That feels rude.
He just comes to work here. He doesn't come to die. It's BakaZombie.
Another day older and deeper in debt.
Yeah. I'm glad that, if nothing else, Baka immediately understands the assignment. Every single time I do
That was
this.
the one that isn't mine, though.
Yeah, I know. They all labor songs. I was on a labor song kick today.
You're in labor?
Yeah, giving birth to a good episode.
That's a lot.
Well, actually, so as you know, the last few episodes have gotten pretty dark. Dark World it's been pretty heavy. So I thought maybe this time I could come up with a nice, fun little bants to lighten the mood up. Okay, so just stick with me here. Okay, so imagine you found the love of your life, the absolute perfect one. You fall in love and you get married and you're together for such a long time, 10 years, 20 years, and then they die. Just straight, they're gone. They're dead. Already dead. 10 years, 20 years, it all goes to nothing. They died. Your love of your life, absolutely dead, no longer with you. However,
R.I.P.
they turn into a ghost and possess the body of another person. And they want to then rekindle things with you. Now that they are in a living body again, because they're a ghost. Do you rekindle? Do you hit up that gussy?
What's the terms of the possession? Is this a consensual possession?
No possession's consensual.
Well, then
That's what's possession.
No.
Okay, good.
No, they should be brave enough that we can fuck with them just in ghost form. They don't need a physical body.
They can't though. They're a ghost. That's the problem. It's not
you're
Ghostbuster
not.
rules.
You aren't trying.
The only way to get that ghost to see is to hit up the possessed body, unfortunately.
Also, this is the lighthearted bants. This is
Yeah.
a wild bants on any sort of day.
I'm at the same. I'll say I'm at the same area as you are on this. Or as I was thinking, I'm like, it feels rude. You're like, sorry, you kind of died, and this is weird. And then you have to have like this really awful emotional battle with yourself and your significant other because you aren't going to be with them anymore because they're possessing someone else.
Again, we can be together. You just can't be possessing someone. There's other ways. It isn't all about physical intimacy. There's plenty of ways to continue relationships.
Your spouse in this. After you die, they become a nympho.
Well,
that's part of being dead. Is you just.
Then we're gonna have to renegotiate some things because that's not gonna work for me.
Yeah. Oh, that's fair. I think that's pretty morally correct. Kyle, you hitting that?
I mean, first, I need to be convinced that my spouse has possessed a body, a stranger's body.
Oh, they'll
I
tell
won't
you.
Believe that.
They'll let you know your social security number.
Jokes on them. I don't even know my own. Try and convince me now, ghost.
Oh. Okay. No, I think that's a fair compromise. Just say, sorry, you're a psycho. I don't know who you are. Leave me alone. It's my purse.
Yeah. Leave me alone. I'm playing Minecraft, Mom.
I don't know you. Baka?
I instantly ripcorded out of this conversation. I was going to entertain. I'm like, okay, let's go along with it for the bands. And then you said ghosty, and I said, no, I'm done now.
I don't know. I think it's good to challenge ourselves with moral quandaries. That's a lighthearted moral quandary as you try to figure out what lines you'll cross. No?
Oh, you were expecting me to change my mind on going with the bands? No.
Yeah. All right. I mean, if you change your mind, you think about something later. Let me know.
I'm not.
Bring it up. We can bring it back up if you'd like. Here's a running thing I can update everybody on for the podcast. I have now discovered a new love for a different energy drink. A drink that I found that I'm sure will not go away because I see it everywhere and not in just like a place. And that's Ghost Energy. I get this sour green apple warhead.
Is that where
Whoa, is that a paid sponsor?
Yeah.
No, not yet. But if they'd like to, I'll shout out the flavors I don't like.
No,
You looked at an energy drink and you said, "Am I gonna fuck a stranger?"
Oh shit!
That's absolutely where these bands came from. Absolutely.
That's funny. I know. I didn't connect that dot. Subliminal messaging at work. This energy drink fucks.
We gotta go into the recap. We just gotta stop.
I want to talk.
For all you people out there, Kyle does have a real life gun pointed at me. This is the most American thing I've ever heard.
You looked at an energy drink and you said, "Am I gonna tap?"
It's so funny because I've just been drinking these for like a week straight now, and that never once crossed my mind that I thought about ghosts because I drink an energy drink called Ghost.
This is better than the ghost question. Just cut out the ghost question to the realization. Just cut out everything in between.
I'm wheezing. This is so dumb. Oh. I think I am going into labor. Oh, it hurts. Sometimes I don't even know how much of that wheezing's actually going to be picked up by Craig. Oh my gosh. I'm going to edit this in like 5 weeks and I'm going to be like, what's all this weird silence? Oh, all right. One thing we can all agree on is morally correct is to head into the recap. So last time, we started out with Mother trying to discuss something with Thellum in private. However, Nathaniel turned into a spider and used Pass Without Trace to try and sneak in there to hear what's being said. However, Mother was able to notice them and called it out, and that kind of killed the discussion where it was. The crew then went to the storehouse where Deborah has been living and working for the last 10 years to set up their own bedding area for the night while they think about what they're going to do next. The crew at this point discuss basically what's the nature of Mother's powers and just how sincere she is and what her motives actually might be with this scenario. No one's really trusting it because it is Dark World, but it is a difficult situation, obviously, because Deborah has been trusting for her own survival here for some time. She also, when Deborah comes back, she had spent some time by herself for a while. She discusses a little bit more about the scenario, how Darius was gone for about 3 days before coming back, blinded, supposedly by wasps, taking out his eyes, and that through his stubbornness, he refused to drink what everyone else in the village drinks, called Mother's Black Milk, which is supposed to help people keep alive from these ailments. And because he refused to drink it, it seems as though that could be one of the reasons why he's not better. Some of the villagers, she discloses, when they're young, you'll find that they're immune to this ailment, and then they get sent off to have a better life. Deborah turned out to also be immune to this. However, she's obviously staying in the village to help out and to, work towards picking up with Darius's mission to go get this tablet so they can get back. She also lets them know that guarding this tablet, it's because it's in this area where an old civilization got destroyed. Eventually, Mother lets Thellum know that was about 600 years ago, but for now, it is in a place called Proteus's Nest, which is this ancient hydra that lives in that area, and that was like the big difficulty with getting this tablet in the first place. Nathaniel decides it might be worth it to look into like reverse engineering the ritual that got them to Dark World, to see if maybe in case they need to get another way out, they could figure it out. And Thellum later snuck back to see Mother, who basically gave him an option to cut his ties with Pazuzu. Had said, like, I can see that there's Pazuzu, I can see this person, this genie friend of yours, they're clearly the block on your memories and all these other things is coming from your friend. I can get rid of that for you. And after some difficult thinking about it, Thellum decides for now to say no thank you and leaves. And I believe that's it. We left it with everyone going to sleep. I don't think anyone was down HP from the shambling fight. So I guess it comes to the point in the morning where really you guys have to kind of decide what you are going to do at this point.
Did Thellum not leave after that?
He went after he went to you guys. He went back to you guys for the night.
Oh, I thought he was also going somewhere else.
I stayed the night.
He called. He tried to contact Pazuzu, but found that something was blocking his communication with Pazuzu. So that's where he had gone. He stepped outside to try to talk to Pazuzu.
I would, as soon as I'm done with my rest, I would, because I assume Endien's up, because I did the opposite. Like, I tranced when she was not trancing. So as soon as I'm done with my trance, I will let her know that I'm heading over to check in on Darius, because that was something I wanted to do before we headed out anyways.
Yeah.
So I'm going to, before I leave, ritually cast Detect Poison and Disease. No, I'm going to start with Detect Magic. Sorry. Ritually cast Detect Magic. I have that for up to 10 minutes, so I have it as I'm walking into Mother's cottage.
All right, detecting magic. So as you go there, you knock. She's awake. She lets you in. Magic radiates from her, which is probably not unusual to you. You probably could have guessed that ahead of time.
Is there a school to detect, or does it seem like she was just a magic person in general?
There's like a little bit of transmutation, a little bit of divination. I want to say a little bit of enchantment. So she's there. She, if you're going to check on Darius, then.
Yeah, and I would say, like, as I was walking in, I would let her know I'm just here to see if I can discern what may be wrong with him.
Of course. So you head back there. If you're looking at the stuff, I want to say it seems like there's like a necrotic energy coming from him. That's like the vibe you get from him. What is your radius on?
I have a 30-foot radius of that, and it's only blocked by a foot of stone, inch of metal, thin sheet of lead, or 3 feet of wood or dirt. So I'm assuming that covers most of Mother's house, if there's any other magic coming from there.
Okay. I think you get a sense, you register some, I want to say, I think it's transmutation. That's what I'm going to go with for now. I think it would be transmutation. Magic coming from the corner. It seems like where his gear might be. There's like a sack there. Yeah, I think it's transmutation. Because he's got like a small bag there that's giving out that kind of energy. You also note... coming from behind some of the walls, you note a strong sense of conjuration as well. So maybe there's like conjuration in like a different room or something like that.
I know we've only been in like her main area and the spare room that Darius is in. Based off of the layout, like how many other rooms does it seem like this cottage has?
You would think possibly 2 other rooms.
Okay.
Directional wise, you think this might be like at the back of the house.
Okay. Does it seem like, and this probably isn't going to go anywhere, I'm just curious. Does it seem like it would be something that there's a room behind the room that Darius is in, or just like alongside it?
I think if we think about the room as like, so like maybe half the building is like this open area where Mother sits and where people can come, and then the other half is divided into 3 sections. Okay. Then possibly one of the sections on the far end is Darius's room, and there would be 2 other rooms along the back wall from there. Okay. So you would think it's either coming from like inside the room or behind the house or something like that.
Okay, cool. And this is also mostly for myself. Is it that main room? I'm assuming that's like standard medievalish, where it's like sitting area, also has like a hearth for cooking, like that type of multi-purpose. Yeah. Cool. Okay. Great. So then I will, while we're in here, ritually cast Detect Poison and Disease. So that will, again, 30 feet.
You're not getting that. You're not getting any of that.
That's good to know. Because...
Which, I mean... I don't know how much they would have told you about Darius and his capabilities. If nothing else, Deborah has like mentioned that he can purify stuff like that. It might make sense now why he hasn't. Someone who's able to do that might not have been able to cure himself.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I think in that case, then I'm not going to, because my plan was then to possibly try to cast Lesser Restoration on him, but since it seems to be purely magic based, which is good to know anyways, I'm not going to do that because it's disease or conditions, and this seems to all be magic based. So, like, just Nathaniel's understanding of it. It's like, this is magic shit. Mine, like, what I can do isn't going to cancel that.
Right, and I would mention, because also since I know Lesser Restoration can remove conditions, his blindedness, if you were to check him, it's not because his eyes aren't. He doesn't have eyes.
Oh shit. That's
so
okay.
It would take something less. It would take something no less than like a regeneration type thing to bring him back. That's why he also remained blind when he could have probably also cured that himself.
Good to know. I think that would probably be part of what I would be checking in on it. Okay. Cool. Great. Terrifying. Okay, yeah, I'll I think that's it then. I'll head back. I may do a little bit of a detour through town, not immediately go back through the storehouse while I still have Detect Disease up, because I want to get within 30 feet of one of the other villagers to see if I can ping whatever's afflicting them. Because it, again, can go, like, same as detect magic, it can go through walls.
Yeah. Are you doing both detect poison and detect magic? Or are you just doing...
I think I would just start with, because I don't want to linger in Mother's Cottage and like any of that type of stuff. So I think I would start just while I have, because it lasts for 10 minutes as well. So I think I would just do a small loop of just with detect disease, and then probably on our way out have detect magic up to try and get a similar.
You're detecting that you get some faint remnants of disease or poison. I think you would understand something that could be causing that is their food supply, which might explain something like why it's almost prevalent everywhere in the village that you're detecting this. It's like very faint traces of it, but it's probably just it's the easy thing to say is it could be bad food.
Okay, but I'm not picking up a strong enough signal of like a person that has an active disease like we've seen on a lot of people, like the black splotches.
Yeah, correct.
Okay, also good to know. Okay. Great. I'll come back into the storehouse then and see who's up and about. I mean, I would, if Thellum isn't up yet, I would just start letting Endien know. I went to go check in on Darius. Whatever is afflicting him is magical in nature. It isn't a disease or anything like that. There's also, as we suspected, Mother herself is strongly magical. She also has what I'm assuming is a workshop of some sort somewhere in her house. There's other magic that I didn't know the source of when I was in there.
And what about his blindness?
He is fully missing his eyes, which is beyond what I'm capable of restoring.
I don't know the natures of wasps here, but that doesn't sound right.
No. Yeah, it's that was a bit disturbing to discover. Also, whatever is afflicting the rest of the people here isn't a disease as we would understand it. I'm going to see if it's magic based as well, but it's not. I don't want to say it's not natural, but it's not anything. It's not a disease. Whatever is afflicting them.
Did you detect any venoms on Darius?
No. I only detected. I am assuming a curse of some sort. There's strong necromantic energy coming off of him. Or strong may be not the right word, but there's necromantic energy coming off of him.
All right.
But no diseases, no poisons, nothing natural in that sense.
Well, whenever Thellum's up and moving, we can start making our way, I guess, to get this tablet. As much as everything doesn't seem right here, it's also our priority to get out of here. And that seems to be the quickest option.
Yes, it's if she can fix it and we can make that deal with her, then yes, it seems to be the only option we have for fixing Darius.
Would you like me to come along, or do you think it'd be best for me to stay to watch over Deborah?
I would have you travel with us. Deborah seems to be, she has lived here for 10 odd years and nothing has come to harass her. If this creature is as fearsome as it sounds, we could use all the help we can get with it.
All right.
I was thinking the same, yes.
You'll notice, because like if this is at the point where Thellum might still be sleeping, you'll see Deborah wakes up early too. So she doesn't sleep like a full 8 hours. She is already up and gets up and is getting ready to start her day working at the storehouse to make sure things are running smoothly. There's food in the pantry. In one of the pantry, if you need anything, it's there's that. I have to start going to get things done around the village. Just let me know if you need anything, but I have to start getting going. And
Thank you. Understood.
Yeah, she'll start off.
After she's out of earshot and like off in the front of the store, I'm gonna cast Good Berry and hand those out to everyone since we're dubious on the food.
How many good berries do we get?
All of us would have 2, and then I'll give 2 to each of you, and then I'll have 4. So I'll have some extras.
Why don't they make good berry an item? That's so stupid.
It really is. That'd be a great little addition.
Okay, yeah. Then I mean, if nothing else,
I'll wake up.
Yeah, I was gonna say if nothing else, we can move on to the part where we're set and ready to go. We can head out there.
Once I wake up, I will try again.
And you can't. Yep, it's blocked. Something's severing connection.
I need better Wi-Fi.
There's no cell towers over here.
What was that, Thellum?
What?
What did you say?
What did you say?
I was asking what you said. I hadn't said anything to you yet.
You said that.
All right. Well, let's continue on. Thellum's normal.
I believe. Yeah. So you'll get directions to travel there. It's like southwest from the village.
I just want to clarify, and this doesn't have to be in character. Like, if we get this tablet for Mother, she is going to both cure Darius and send us back?
Send you guys back.
Yeah, it's just the tablet is just to send us back.
The tablet. So basically, what her scenario has been is she hey, can you send us back? Oh, I would, but I need this tablet. If you can give me this tablet, I'll send you back. Okay. Darius tried to, got his stuff. Now, basically, she's taking care of Darius for the payment of Deborah helping with the village.
Okay.
So tablet because tablet will free up her from all of this as well, because then she won't have to take care of anybody because you'll get sent back. But from there, it'll be trying to find out how you can get someone who can help.
Yeah, I wanted to make sure on that because I wasn't totally clear what that all was.
You'll know Proteus's nest is about southwest from here. Southwest of Compass, and it depends on how the trip goes. It could take 3 days, it could take 7 days, but that will depend on how well you guys make it through the belly swamps.
As we're leaving, can I do that detect magic just to see if I'm picking up what I'm thinking now, similar necrotic energy from other people?
Yes, everyone in here besides Deborah is giving off some necrotic and some abjuration.
Okay, that's interesting. I would wait until we're outside of the village before telling the others about that. That it's the same mix of magic that I'm detecting on others that I detected on Darius.
Okay. So as we're gonna go through this, I believe I was having you guys do group survival checks. I was taking the middle. I was taking the middle result. So if people want to take survival checks to get out, get kind of going through this, and I'll take the middle one and let you know how good or bad that is.
Okay.
You okay?
I got a 17.
I also got a 17.
I too did not get a 17. Yeah. I got a 15.
Still all pretty good. I think you guys being well rested, getting some time outside of the swamp has let you recalibrate yourselves, and you start heading. Everything's going pretty good. Can I get a percentile with a plus 20?
I've been banned from percentiles.
Wow. Okay, it fell. I was gonna say I actually cocked one, but it fell over, so it fixed it up. 7
plus 20.
27.
27. All right. As you guys are moving through these swamps, maybe it's because you spent so much time in the village and you're unused to it that you're not as well prepped for the danger you might find here like you were leaving the Volcule estate. Can I get perception checks from everyone?
It was sitting between 0 and 80, and then it fell to the 0.
Oh,
Rough.
So it was meant to be.
yeah.
Ooh, baby boy. My perception
yeah.
checks are always good, so I can see the monsters attacking you guys. I got a 25. No, wait, 24.
I don't know how Nathaniel survives in the wild, because I've never rolled above a 10
Just
on
stays in
perception.
his
I got
ugly little
9.
hut.
I got a 21.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, Nathaniel is kind of ridiculous.
Just a silly old
Maybe
man.
you should move to the city.
City men rise up.
Endien and Thellum. Maybe it's because you've been in danger more often. You've gone into terrible scenarios. You've been ambushed by the worst things possible constantly. I think you guys realize what is going on here. So you guys will get to act on the initiative round because we are going into initiative.
Ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, ba-dum. Ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, ba-dum. There goes my good rolls.
You guys are the damage dealers anyway, so it doesn't matter if I'm not in the first
Damage dealer.
Damage dealer.
Damage dealer.
I'm watching this round.
I'm pretty sure
round. Kicking back, relaxing.
Gotta save my strength.
I'm out shopping. I don't know what you guys are doing. Thellum's a glorified support, let's be real.
All right. So, Endien and Thellum, you hear this rustling of sound that sounds a little bit more aggressive than like the swamp waters have been. Maybe Nathaniel is distracted by the magics that that they're thinking of, and Ildatha is just not paying attention today. But I will need initiatives
Swamp water
from
been making
everyone.
a lot of noise.
There, like I said, it like gurgles and pops.
No, it's been aggressively gurgly. I got a 16. That was a bad roll.
I got a 12.
I got a 23.
Holy shit.
I rolled a 9 plus 7.
Do you have alert?
No, because I'm a Gloomstalker, I get to add my wisdom and my dexterity to my initiative.
That's right. I forgot about that.
Beep, 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 beep.
Thellum, you see charging out from the darkness is these massive, bulky, beefy humanoids with ram heads.
Oh, never mind.
As they are charging towards you guys.
So are they cute?
You've never seen a goat with fangs before, but these
Yeah, that's
definitely
not
have
cute.
fangs.
That's not. No bueno. Eye blast.
Do you have a battle map for this?
Are you not on it?
No.
Mm-mm.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my gravy.
Ugh, those aren't cute.
You're kind of cute.
Yeah, I mean, everything in the style is always kind of cute.
Yeah, that's the downside. There's no
Oh, I
scares.
zoomed in there. Less cute. I thought
Yeah.
like the horns went over their eyes, and I thought that was cooler, but it's right above their eyes.
Oh, that would have been cooler.
Yeah, like the eyebrows where the eyes are.
Yeah, well, we can say that's what that is.
Ooh.
The minis don't. The
I mean, the
tokens
big
don't
nose
actually
doesn't
matter.
help though.
Yeah. But yeah, Thellum, these things are charging towards you. There's 4 of them as they come out from the darkness.
I go
Darkness
for.
imprisoning me.
I go for. Eldritch Blast. I rolled a 14 on the first one.
14 does not hit.
Oh,
It looks like it's just not tough enough. It gets to it and like fizzles out as it like bumps into him.
Okay, well, I put in some extra oomph in this second one because I rolled a 19 plus 5, 24.
24 does not. No, it hits. It hits.
What the fuck? At that point, I'm going to take my movement and run.
I rope trick.
That.
Oh no.
do you get to add your lightning damage all the time, Thellum, or no?
He can do his thunder
each one of
once
my
per
turns.
attack. Yeah, once per turn.
Once per turn. Okay, so yeah, you can do it all the time essentially.
Yeah, I
Just
can.
once per turn, all the time.
Yeah, it's
I
not
thought it
every
was like-
attack.
Yeah, I didn't know if it was tied to like. Do you get to use this equal to your number of proficiency?
I'm going to add it to this because I rolled.
Well, this is also the only attack you're hitting on turns, so you might as well.
Yeah, every time you hit, you should add it. If you haven't been, I'm gonna make a help.
I assume that's what he hasn't been doing. That's why I said it.
I hit for 4 damage.
All right. So the first one fizzles out, and the second one hits the same spot, kind of like a double piercing, as this lightning bolt boom onto it,
Lightly
and
scorches him.
lightly ruffles his fur.
Like, I gave him a bad hair day. That's it.
Endien.
Scoot, scoot. She backs up. Yeah, she falls back to allow her front line to front line. And she's going to take her 3 shots. Do I get advantage on these?
They do not see you.
Heck yeah, baby. Let's go with our first shot. I'm going to sharpshooter all of these. I cocked it again. Come on. Hey, natural 20, though.
Oh!
And that was sharpshooter. I will do my percentile.
Yeah.
6.
That's a setback, you know?
Something.
It's the thing.
It's there.
Right in the kisser. Maximum damage, and the target cannot speak for 1d4 rounds.
Yay, you can't tell
They
us
can't-
things.
Can't speak for 1 round.
I
So
can't do
that's
animal noises at
Yeah.
25 points of damage.
Is it the same one Thellum hit?
It will be the front runner here.
Yeah, so the
Yeah.
same one. Yeah.
Yep. Second shot. Hell, I should have. If I hit on this one, I'll add. No, I won't. I don't want to waste it. But we're only fighting like one big thing. I'll think about it. Damn it! I dropped my dice. Back here, little one. I'm sorry, little one. That's only a 15 on that one. Does a 15 hit?
15 does hit, yes.
Oh, cool.
Sorry, that's what I was looking for.
I'll add. You know what? We might as well get some out of the way. I'll add my favorite foe to this. So that's 28 points of damage to the same one.
28. All right.
These boys are chonky.
Yeah, they went from healthy. They are. I was gonna say he was looking wounded, but he definitely looks like he's on death's door right now.
Okay, I'm gonna take my. You know what? I'm gonna take my third shot on the one that's slightly behind him because I think. Well, you guys are gonna get approached by him, but you should be able to kill him next round. I want to weaken another one, so I'm gonna shoot the one behind him with my last shot. We're at 17.
17 hits.
And I get to. God damn it! I get that extra dice, so thank God, because I rolled minimum on the first one. No, that's a different feat. 8 plus 7 is 15 plus 10 is 25 to that one.
All right, he's wounded.
Woo. And that will be my turn.
Okay. Yeah, they did have to dash to get to where they are. But again, they are in the surprise round. What made it unfortunate was that 2 out of the 4 people were in also in the surprise round too. So next it will be Thellum. As the
Thellum.
surprise round
Oh
ends.
God. It's me.
Hi. I'm the problem, it's me.
The bonking. I will bonk.
Which one you bonking?
The green one.
The green one looks healthy, by the way.
Whoa.
He's got a good diet.
Hit it
Works out.
for. Well, not. I hit it. I will be attacking for. Can't do math. 24.
That hits.
Plenty of rest.
It'll be 8 damage.
8 damage. Okay.
I'll be hitting it again.
Oh,
Did,
okay.
did you add
Extra
your lightning your thunder damage?
Oh, I'll add it at the end. I always add it at the last punch.
Yeah, but what if you missed the last
Yeah,
punch?
what if you missed
I
the
will.
last punch?
Okay, you know what? Honestly, I will say they actually could have attacked. I was like misreading things on this, but I'm just gonna let it go for now. Like their whole thing is, I didn't understand so they have a running leap where after they have a running start they can leap,
Mm.
and in my head I was thinking like their leap isn't part of their movement. They wouldn't move and then also as part of their movement. But that was dumb with me. I was wrong. You guys should have been effed this round. But that's okay. It'll
That
go.
would have been fine.
Yeah.
I hit for 23.
That'll hit. 15 is the AC, by the way. You did get it right on the money.
Woo!
For 5 damage.
Okay.
And then I'll flurry of blows.
And it's got this like horrifying bleeding as it is like charging and being attacked. Like if a goat was a baritone.
Did you miss, Kyle?
I didn't miss that time.
There you go.
All right.
This is why you added on your first hit.
Yeah, so you didn't add your thunder damage this round?
What? I'm adding this punch.
yeah. Lucky that he hit the last punch that he was saving it for.
22.
22. That'll hit.
Kill him.
And also, I will make it a stunning strike. DC 13.
Okay. And what's the damage?
It is thinking.
It is stunned, by the way. You did stun it.
It's stunned. Well, I hit it for 12.
Okay. So you hit it with this thundering through its body, stunning it. Is that it?
Yeah, that is it.
Okay. That would be Ildatha. So Ildatha is going to... he's too in close with it right now, so he is attempting to just get some hits on him. So he's going to roll 3 hits. One of them hits for 7 damage, and that's on, I believe, Orange. He will then also get to do his own effect, which is going to be to knock it down. Okay, it saves, so it doesn't actually knock down. And then the next hit, that is a crit fail. Ildatha got an awkward fail. Double-edged shield if you are holding a shield. Alright, yeah, he's fine. He's not holding a shield. So that's Ildatha's turn. Endien.
She will move just to keep him guessing where she's shooting from, and she will keep her sight trained on the red one and shoot there first. Hey, yikes. I'm going to miss. Thank God I had advantage, though, because I rolled a 2 and a 1. So second shot. 211, so a 16, so that'll hit.
Yep.
22.
22.
Points of damage.
All right. Arrows hover over Nathaniel, pierce into this thing. Is that it?
That is it.
That is it. All right. The very injured Shearton to Nathaniel's top right goes in for... tries to slam down on you with 2 massive fists. The first one misses. The second one is a crit.
Ooh.
Yikes. Sorry, I didn't kill him.
Can I get a
because I thought
percentile?
we'd be okay.
I have to roll it? That seems
Yep.
cool. 65.
A dangerous critical
Love the sound of that.
bludgeoning right on the shins. You cannot take the dash action for 1d6 rounds.
Shit.
I'll let you roll
We're
the
gonna be
rounds because I
dashing.
don't want to deal with it. Just
Oh,
make sure
dashing so many
you're
rounds,
never going to
dude.
dash again.
3.
3. So I believe that just means I got regular damage though. So that's lucky.
Yeah, I'll take that. Wasn't planning on dashing, so.
That is 13 bludgeoning damage as he slams down. One misses and the other one slams right into your shin. And while he's down there, he goes to take a bite.
Oh,
Don't bite me.
That is a 22.
ow.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Nibbling the toes?
Another 13 piercing damage as he bites into your shoulder.
Okay.
Be aware, Ram.
The next one's up, the red one.
Oh,
Again, 2 fists. That would be a 25 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
The other one, an 18 to hit. No, yeah, 18 to hit.
Mhm.
Okay. So the 2 fists slam down on you. That would be 17 bludgeoning damage as this other one starts slamming into you, seeing you as wounded. And then it goes
How
in
you
for
doing?
its bite. Does a
You know, we're
17
just-
hit?
17 does hit.
Okay.
oh.
I have a 16 armor class. I don't think it's going to matter.
It's 9 piercing damage as this one also takes a bite into you.
I'm unconscious. I had 2 hit points left. Because...
Oopsie.
The green one goes after...
Green one is stunned.
He's stunned. Thank you. Orange one is going to try and slam down on Ildatha.
I can heal him, but he'll just be fucking blasted on again right after.
Both of those hit Ildatha. So that's 19 damage on Ildatha.
It's the discrepancy if they go in between all of us and Nathaniel.
All right, and then the bite on Ildatha. That one misses.
Nathaniel just rolls a nat 20, and then we're good.
Yep. Nathaniel, it is your turn. Give me your roll.
A natural 20, of course, obviously. Oh yeah, that sounds about
It's a
right.
2.
Ooh.
Ooh.
That'll be Thellum.
I will.
One of them looks like it's on death's door. Two of them look pretty injured. And one of them seems fairly, alive. Slightly wounded.
Hold on, I'm thinking. Because if I shove a potion down your throat, I can't guarantee your safety afterward. Interacting with you is an action.
You have to start taking them out, because if they get full rounds on any of you guys, you're dead as well. I have
That's true.
45 hit points, and they took me out with 5 attacks. It's just you have to start taking them out, or you guys are fucked as well.
Okay, I will cast Blade Ward.
Is that a bonus action or an action?
It is
I think it's a bonus action
a
because you're...
cantrip. Bonus action.
Right. It's bonus action because you're a Genasi.
Genasi.
Seeing this man go down, I need some protection. Which one looked like they were at death's door?
Blue looks like it's at death's door.
Blue. I can't reach blue unless I blast. So I start blasting.
You start blasting. Looking for a 15 on the 15.
Yeah, that's an 18.
Okay.
Plus 3, that'll be 11 damage.
You drop it. It had 11 exactly.
My thunder.
Thunder.
I don't hit the second one. I was gonna go for the green one anyways. Well, that is my turn. Yeah, I can't do anything.
Okay. You end your turn. Ildatha, seeing Nathaniel go down, he'll send, seeing how wounded the second one Endien was hitting is, he just goes for it, and regardless of the one next to him, decides to send out some darts to attack. All 5 hit. So 5 feathers shoot out from his cloak into this Shearton. Does 36 damage, and it drops as well. He is then going to I don't know if he can actually disengage. As a bonus action, he is going to use his second wind. 4 HP, but it's something. Movement wise, he is going to risk an attack of opportunity to get over to Nathaniel. The Shearton does miss with an 8. It is now Endien's turn.
I think I just have to try and kill him. Because even if I go in, there's still 2 on Thellum, and they'll beat the hell out of him. So...
I do have resistance, right?
Yeah.
I don't... You have 0 con, though, right? Which one looked worse, can I tell from...
Out of the 2 of them, the one closest to Nathaniel is the one that...
Okay.
That's the one that got stunned. Looks like
okay,
it's
okay.
taken the worst hit.
I'll take both my shots on it, then. First one will be a 19. I'm
That'll
going
hit.
to add... Because we can't mess around any further, I'm going to add my favorite foe to him, since the other one died. That'll be maximum damage, baby boy.
Ooh.
29 points of damage. And then I'll take my second shot on him since he's still standing.
Yeah, he is still standing.
That will hit with a 21.
That'll hit. He looks like he's on death's door.
26.
26 damage. He's down. He drops.
Right. Cool. As long as nothing doesn't roll in that one, I freed up some space for him.
The last Shearton, standing next to Thellum, will go after Thellum. First 2 fists to slam down. One definitely misses. The other is an 18.
That is 1 above my armor class.
So it's 7 bludgeoning minus half, rounded up.
4?
So
Usually
4.
you round down to...
Sorry, yeah. So I was thinking how much got reduced.
Yeah.
Yeah, you only take 3 damage.
3 damage, okay.
Then he goes in for the bite. 17.
That's my armor class.
That's your armor class.
Don't bite me.
That's 9 piercing. So you take 4 damage. 4 piercing from that. As it bleats out in rage.
Ew.
Drool and blood slobbering from it. Nathaniel, just don't get a nat 1.
It's a 5.
Okay.
Yeah, you're fine. You're fine.
Okay.
Even if dumbass can't heal you, I can heal you this turn.
Thellum.
I trust in Eldafa. I'll punch. 16. I hit.
You hit? Yes.
Fine, I'll add it. I hit a 10 for 10.
Okay. That's pretty nice.
Extra attack. I hit for 6 more damage. Flurry blows.
Okay.
I hit. That will be a DC 13 stun.
13 on the die.
Fucker. I hit for 4 damage. I'll stun and blow him again, because I hit again.
Just gotta find where the pressure points are on this one.
Did it pass again? DC 13?
Oh, so you hit again.
Yeah.
Yes, I got 14 on the die.
I hit it for 4.
4 more. Okay. All right. You got some, like, I mean, they all seem like small in the moment, but adding up all the blows, you've been hitting it quite a bit. Ildatha is going to take a good berry and give it to Nathaniel.
Thank you.
Nathaniel, wake up, Nathaniel! He's like shaking you, trying to get you out of the water of the swamp. And that would be Endien.
Zombie noises.
Seeing Ildatha has him, I'm going to the goat.
Shoot the goat.
My dice have been wanting to wobble all over the place tonight, but 23
That'll hit.
for 24 points of damage,
Okay.
and the second shot is
It's on
a
death's door.
16 to hit for 21 points of damage.
All right, it drops. The last Shearton goes down. And I think Endien, at this point, you might realize that that is what these are. If Darius's messages ring back in your mind about these terrifying, brutal hunters in the swamps called the Shearton, then perhaps right now you get a good understanding as to why Gargak was so wary of them.
Yeah, she'll rush over at this point, still invisible, but you probably hear her trotting through the swamp waters as she kneels down to Nathaniel. Are you all right?
All right's a strong word.
Thellum will rummage through his bag. Do you need this? He has 1 potion.
And let's not start with that. I'm gonna pop 2 of my extra good berries, and then hand another one to Ildatha to replace the one that he gave me. I mean, I don't know if we're gonna run into anything else. Before we rest, perhaps a short breather.
Yes,
I agree.
we don't know what else is out there.
I have a practical mechanical question.
Yeah.
So would it, because I know like roughly you travel for 8 hours in a day. I know we're in Dark World, so we don't actually like time is a bit funkier. Would it significantly slow down our travel? I mean, I'm assuming it wouldn't, but because this is the second time Nathaniel's been caught flat-footed by one of these things and hasn't been able to do any of his normal stuff in combat.
Yes.
Would it be possible / feasible for us, like, moving forward and like for the rest of this day, essentially to like travel for 4 hours, short rest, and then travel for another 4? Because then I can be in wild shape the entire time we're traveling.
Yeah, I think it might slow you down a little bit. Like I said, the journey might take you anywhere from 3 to 7 days. It depends on how you handle it. If you guys are taking your time with it, rather than just walking through it, if you're a little bit more strategic with this, it might add on depending on what you're doing. So, for instance, if you're short resting every so often, that might add like a day on or something like that. Just that way, but it might help you guys get bonuses on your checks to not get attacked by things if you're keeping a good lookout.
Yeah, I don't mind.
I would prefer that, because then at least if something like this happens again, if we run into more of them, I shouldn't go down in one round, even if I'm caught surprised, because then I'll have whatever wild shape as my extra hit points before my rage kicks in.
Absolutely. I'll just make sure that, just in case, on the map, I'm gonna hide these dudes, and then I'll increase your size on the map, so that way you're always just large for the purposes we know.
Before we leave, or make whatever.
You walk off from this area, because you guys are resting here, I believe, right? So
yeah,
I rest, but not directly in their carcasses in case something comes looking for free food.
Yeah, that's a good
especially
idea.
after I've carved it up. I want its horn.
Oh yeah, go ahead. Give me survival.
Because I don't think Darius. Well, I know he can't. Well, I assume you guys told me. I know he doesn't have his eyes right now. But you know what? We're thinking about the future.
Yeah,
where he
might replace his eyes with horns.
Yeah, so
I'll assist again, even though I'm in rough shape.
Okay.
Mostly to get us the fuck out of here quicker.
Yeah.
Survival, yeah?
Yeah.
I don't get it. I rolled a 12.
No.
With advantage?
Oh, with advantage?
Yeah, they're helping you.
Psych! I rolled a 21.
A 21. All right, yeah, you're able to carve this out of the beast, and I think it was a really... I like the idea of it, like this idea that the horns intersected in a way that covered like where the eye hole came from through the horn. So you have this really cool fragment of this goat man, and you can put that in your bag. And I would say, like, you guys can rest up a bit, get your healing in, whatever you can, as you're waiting to get through the day. Faintly in the distance, you hear the sound of birds cawing in the darkness, just a few here or there. And I think that's a good place for us to end the episode. We're already there. The Shearton fight took us to the time limit. That's what combats are. Push it to the limit. If you would like to push it to the limit, you can always ask me where to push on Twitter at Bumblescum. That's with a K. That was a really bad one. If you'd like to give me a better idea for an outro, you can always hit up the IDL at IDL_RPGS. Or if you want to converse with your fellow bookworms, you can always do hashtag bookworm. That's WYRM, like the dragon. You can always hit him up and be like, converse like, hey, maybe we should think of this as a better outro for Nick, because he struggles sometimes. And if you would like to go out in the second round of combat, you can always ask how by hitting up Adam at Little Growth. If you would like to just so happen be just outside of the 30-foot blind sight of a creature, you can hit up BakaZombie at Zombie Baka, the lucky guy. And if you would like to paralyze a goat, you can always find if Kyle's still around to teach you. But he's probably not. I forgot my whole format with Kyle by the time I got to it. That's it. Goodbye.